Hi friends, hello, welcome if you're new, hi again if you're not. It has been quite some time that I didn't post. I'm sorry about that, but I was on vacation and didn't bring my laptop. And it turned out longer than expected, but here I am. I'm so happy to be back. Welcome to my new subscribers. Hope you will love this episode. My last video was about spending a no-phone summer, and so about doing things to be more present in our lives and enjoying other activities and people. I, myself, am not using a lot my phone. I try as much as I can. By doing it more and more, I started to feel the want and the need to know myself better, understanding who I am and what I could do to totally feel like myself. Some people would say, I already know who I am. Why would I try to be confused by my personality? That's scary. What do you mean I know what I like and what I don't? From the outside, yes. But if we go deeper and deeper into our brain, our experiences, feelings, friends, habits, dreams, it's actually way more than that. You are more than that. And I think you should be aware of it. One thing I have to say before diving into the subject, it doesn't have to be perfect or flawless. As every journey, you will have very motivated times where you'll do a lot, learn a lot, and understand a lot, such as moments where you will even forget you were on that journey and still wanting to be on it. It's fine, it's natural, it's normal. If in that moment you want to get back to it, if that moment is actually right now, I'm glad you're here and let's go. Knowing yourself spiritually means figuring out why you do the things you do, how you act, and to find comfort in your own ways of dealing with life. It is a journey of accepting and loving yourself. Realizing and being aware that things in life make everyone feel different emotions and behaving in a certain way is a big part of spirituality. Therefore, there is a lot of activities and things we can do to get to know ourselves better and enjoying more and more the journey. As I said it before, meditation is a great way of getting to know yourself more, as it makes you stop everything for some time to truly feel what you are feeling and to understand why you are feeling everything. I love every time I meditate because I'm disconnecting from the world to only be with myself and thinking of myself in this moment, right here and right now. Once you did this, you will be more connected to your feelings, which is linked to the next thing I have to say. Understand your feelings. Do some research to learn everything about them, why you're feeling this way, how you can react to them, what it says about you. Your feelings are very important and needed to really be aware of what you like, how some situations make you feel like, and more. I think for a long time in my life, I didn't like the way certain things made me feel like. I just didn't understand why I would react this way or why I wouldn't react like other people. But I realized two things. One, everything I'm feeling is valid and I'm not the only one who feels it, ever. Another person already felt this way at one point and maybe even at the same time. 2. Because I feel different doesn't mean I am. You are you, so you are aware of every thought you have. You think no one thinks the same, but in reality, you just can't be in anyone's head, so you don't know what happens. Once you believe and accept this fact, life will be much easier for you and you will be able to accept a lot more feelings you categorized as weird. The next thing we are going to talk about is your habits. The sentence I'm gonna say can be scary, but we have to realize the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. I'm in love with this quote because, as someone who is scared of the future, it reminds me my future only holds what I'm doing today. Let me explain. For example, today you are going to the gym, you exercise and you are tired. Doing this once a day for a whole week is making you stronger and get you feeling energized. The habit of you working out every day upgraded your health and the way your body goes through life. You feel more energized, happier, healthy, and the best thing is, you are. Let's talk about your dreams. Your dreams say a lot about you, what you like to achieve, to see, to create, to have, to visit. All of these things are saying something about yourself and your personality. If you don't have any dreams, it's totally fine. It is not an obligation. But before accepting it, let me ask you one thing. Do you not have any dreams, or are your dreams too unrealistic to you? For instance, one of my dreams is to go on the moon. Will I go in my lifetime? Probably not, but I'm not saying definitely not, and I think it's saying something about me. I dream big and never think it's impossible. Another big one to get to know yourself better is hidden in your relationships with anyone. The relationships you have with your people, with your family, with your friends, the stranger in the street, the stranger smiling at you, the driver of the bus, everywhere. The people you let in your cycle are truly important in your life. If you hang out with your best friends and come home feeling like life is worth living, like you had the best time and your energy is up, that surely says those people are good for your mental health, your life, and for the way you think about yourself. However, on the other side, if after hanging out with some people you feel bad, ashamed, sad, or like you don't belong, maybe it is your body and head trying to tell you should stop seeing them. And yes, it is harder than it seems, of course, but it will be worth it when you realize the happiness and calmness you feel when these people aren't a part of your life anymore. You can miss them, but always remember they weren't good for your person. About accepting yourself, I have another thing to say. Nature. Nature is not technically a part of you, but to me it teaches life. How the sunset, the flowers, the water, and the trees look nothing alike, but they are not comparing themselves to anything. They take their time to do their thing, to bloom, to move, to live, and to die at their own pace. Personally, every time I look outside at nature, I feel peace and remember to slow down. It reminds us how unique we are and needed in this life and how we should celebrate our existence as human beings. Nature is showing us we can be ourselves completely and unapologetically without being afraid of taking up space. The space you take up is yours. Own it. Get to know yourself and accept every qualities and flaws you have. These things are tips, if you want to call them this way, are very great ways of getting to know yourself more and better. Knowing yourself is actually more than knowing your name, what color you like, and what your favorite animal is. It is about understanding every part of your person, being aware of how situations make you feel like and what kind of people you want in your life. This is why, to me, it is so important to truly know yourself and how you live everything and why I made this video. I hope it helped you and will help you in your everyday life. When you feel like you're alone in your feelings, you can watch this episode again to remember you are never alone in your thoughts and it will pass. You will be happy, calm, achieve your highest dreams, discover some more incredible things about you, and you will love yourself on a deeper level. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow my socials. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Love ya!